Hello, and welcome
Hello.
to Flickerverse,
Hi.
the show where we ask all the important what if questions. And for those of you who don't know, we are a full book and show spoilers show. That sounded very weird, but yeah, be warned of spoilers.
All the spoilers.
All the spoilers everywhere from every direction. We're only 3 at the moment, but we're expecting some more people to drop in eventually.
Back up when we need it.
Yes, the cavalry is coming. So yeah, how's everyone been? I missed last week's show. I flickered off to Germany for a bit with my colleagues. That was fun. Saw a lot of weird shit, which we shall not discuss on this show. Germany, you are very special.
Indeed.
So how have you all been? What you been up to, Androl?
I've been up to pretty much nothing except I have done one submission for the Whattober challenge.
Yes.
Yes, I
was
did it.
great.
I did one song on Sunday, and then I started on Tuesday and realized, oh, I can't do everyone. I can't do one song a day. It's too much
You
work.
can't do everyone? No.
No, I can't do everyone.
Not even Androl, the bard of
Not
time.
even. No, not even I.
Hey, we got some lovely people in chat as well. Hello, Sandra, and Loyal, and Jane, Thatcher. Hello, everyone.
Yay.
Yay. What did you get up to when I was away? Just sitting in the lab?
Yeah, so about the lab, actually, we had some news. So the government really is looking to tighten up the rules about explosives.
No.
Oh, no.
I don't know what. Yeah. However, even though they want to aim to increase security, I think is the main goal. Science teacher, especially chemistry teachers, are exempt from the rules, so we can still blow shit up.
Nice.
Hooray for Sweden!
Hooray for science!
Yeah, we got some weird rules about that in Sweden. If you're a store or, sell fireworks, you have to have special permissions. You have to have secure containers and stuff. So they were going to use that for some festival or something, and one of my friends was involved. So they couldn't keep it at the store. They had to transport it home to him and keep it in his garage. Like 2 pallets of fireworks. So, but it was okay because he was a private citizen and not it was so strange rules. But this was years ago. But anyways, I thought it was fun. The store couldn't keep it, but he could have a ton of explosives.
I hope you didn't live in an apartment at least.
No, it was a house.
Mm.
And
it was the famous guy from Trollhättan,
Reaktor Rickard.
Yeah, who built
I don't think he actually built a
no,
nuclear.
he tried to build like in his kitchen.
A nuclear reactor.
Yeah.
But it wasn't a nuclear reactor. It was just radiation and stuff.
Yeah.
Who
and
has
that was an apartment. So it's like, be wary of your neighbors. Trust no one.
Yeah, so if you have explosives at home, you can send it to your Swedish teachers because they will accept it and just use it for science and education.
This is pure speculation and not something we encourage. For legal purposes, this is all speculations.
Yeah, but sounds like everyone's been having a good time since last time. But yeah, speaking of Whattober, should we? I think we can open up Twitter and just look at what people have. No, that's the wrong. Oh yeah, you need to share again because it crashed.
It crashed. Let's uncrash it.
for every million, what's up for like art challenge? It's third year we're doing it. Today we get like a prompt. Today it's...
You are cutting in and out. Really, I can't hear you.
You can't hear us?
Now I can.
Okay.
Something weird.
Okay. So yeah, Whattober. It's the annual sort of art creativity challenge where we get one prompt each day and try to create something from it. It could be art, could be music, poetry, fan fiction, whatever. And yeah, we have a Twitter and Instagram, and we try to like repost everything that you do, and that's all fun. And if you do like art and stuff like that, please do include alt text so that everyone can view it. So here is the Twitter with all the information, the prompts, and you can just see what everyone has been up to.
Child.
I see some poetry, some Androl did some music for
I
for the
think
first
somebody
day.
did a haiku today.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sulin has
think it
been
is-
much better than me at like reposting and just taking care of the account. I have been extremely lazy.
It's okay.
So yeah, today's prompt was child. I think the first one was hawk. And yeah, penance, and you can see Sura's nails being chopped off here. So yeah, I think people are having fun with it. Child.
Is this penance? Or is this
Yeah.
something else?
Yeah. So some really nice artwork and stuff like that. So please join in the challenge and just be creative and do whatever. Oh, Suka. Oh, that is such a good drawing. I love it. So yeah, lots of art from season 2. So I want to talk a little bit about the last episode. I know it's but if, some people found it controversial. What did you think, Androl?
What was supposed to be controversial?
That was my question as well.
I think the whole Swan Moraine part. I didn't find it that controversial. I think it really worked really well for the show. I understand.
Yeah.
Like it sets up the whole fall of Swan and the whole tower, Elida coming in and taking over.
Will this make Elida more righteous in her deposing of Swan?
Maybe.
Who knows?
It's going to be hard to not like Shore as Elida.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be yes, she's Camille.
Yes. I mean, I saw The Expanse, and yeah, she's just awesome. It wasn't my favorite episode of the season. That I think was episode 6. It was all right. I really shouldn't, give my opinion before I've seen it twice, because I have a habit now of waking up 5:30 and watching it before I get up and go to work. So I'm a little groggy when I see it. So I probably
I actually watched it at 4 a.m. in my hotel room in Germany because like I didn't set the alarm, but I woke up at 4 and had to pee, and I was like, might as well. Because I'm not gonna go out with my colleagues and not be home until like midnight and watch it then. So it's like better to just watch it. So it wasn't under the best circumstances either, and like my tiny laptop screen. But yeah, it wasn't my favorite either. I mean, it was a good episode. We rewatched it when I got home, but I think it was like 1 and 7 was about the same for me, I think. but 7 was without any Shinarans, so
That's always a
probably
minus.
a good episode, but my least favorite of all the good episodes.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a build-up episode.
Yeah.
Episode 1 was a build-up to
Yeah.
episode 2, and
Yeah.
episode 2 was also kind of a build-up, in a sense. More happened, of course, than episode 1, but 7 is also a bit of a build-up in a sense. But I think the character progression was nice. I think we love seeing Egwene. Everything Egwene has done has been fantastic this whole season, and I just loved the show of power from Gawyn with the Demane. It was perfect because we know and we have been shown that Nynaeve is super powerful and has been graced like she has
most powerful channeler in 1,000 years.
And now they showed one of them, an ordinary Damane, who was powerful. Oh, this is great and this is powerful. And then Egwene just blew her out of the water. And we know Nynaeve is and we know Nynaeve is even more powerful. So we get this nice. They showed it really well. I liked it.
Yeah. This was the episode where Matt drank the tea, right?
Yes. The ayahuasca drug trip.
Drug trip. Poor Matt. My boy. I feel for him.
Yeah, I'm still not 100% sure if I like that version of a Flicker or not. Well, we'll see where it goes. I like that he saw himself hanged.
Many small Easter eggs in this episode, I think. But
and it was really good acting from Donald's side.
Yes.
I'm just like, tea? Really?
I mean, I hope that this is the thing that will make him I mean, it's good that he faces his past because he needs to face it so he can move forward. And I want the happy-go-lucky Matt because he is happy-go-lucky, but it is because of all the trauma he experienced. So he kind of comes to a zen place and about, I'm going to let it go. I'm going to do what I can to move forward. So I hope that's the route they take him in, because now, I mean, he's been through so much shit so far. I feel bad for him.
Hello, Eldred. Welcome to the live chat.
Live chat and live interactions.
Yeah.
Can I have a link to your song? Oh gosh, I don't have a moderator, but can I put a link in the chat? I don't know. We can fix it.
Yeah.
It's on my YouTube page. So if you just go to Androl Bard of Time on YouTube, it's at the top. It's my latest. It's called Hawk. I have to say it that way.
Sorry, I'm just gonna say I agree with Thatcher's comment there. That excited but nervous about the last episode because so much to fit in there.
Yeah.
No innuendo.
That's what she said. So what else happened in episode 7 that we've forgotten?
Lanfear. Oh, we didn't. We never forget Lanfear.
No, we not. No.
This show is really making me enjoy Lanfear. It's like
she's awesome.
Yeah. It's like it's gonna blow shit up. Okay, this is so trivial, but all right then.
The innkeeper finally gets his redemption from the Dusty Wheel, Matt.
Yeah.
I was right all along.
We finally see what you've been obsessing about all these years. Yes, she is amazing. And did you see the Maxim sort of? Is Maxim a dark friend?
Oh, the little thumb thing.
Yeah.
I didn't see it in the show, but I saw it on. Yeah, that's on.
Yeah, I had to go back and look, and he is fidgeting with it. So Dragonmount posted this, and said that Maxim, oh my god, that's the international sign of being a dark friend.
Oh, because here it's just, I mean, from where I come, we did it as well. If we were lying, it was like crossing our fingers behind our back. If we did this, oh no, it doesn't count. I lied. So I don't know. Can mean anything, I suppose.
I mean, he could just be fidgeting, but
Yeah,
we'll see.
it's not, but it's really not a natural place to put your thumb.
No,
I think.
I was like, who fidgets like this?
Exactly. He stole someone's nose.
Yeah.
Yes, Nils. He stole someone's nose. I think so.
He might just be playful.
Yeah.
I think someone said something that they saw Varen do the same sign, but I haven't been able to find that.
No, me neither. I don't think
I mean,
anyone had it posted.
Could also be Taylor just practicing poses, because
Yeah.
we know he's good at practicing poses.
Oh, make me feel bad, won't ya?
It could be.
He posted
could
more
be.
pictures today on Instagram, and I
Yeah,
Almost-
a video at the gym. It's like you can just see all the veins popping. It's like,
yeah.
god damn.
Okay.
Yeah, so what else happened in that episode? Oh, we had the interaction between Elaine, Nynaeve, and Loyal.
Don't encourage her.
That's great.
Androl. I love Loyal.
And of course, we got the Rand and the Emerald scene.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean, of course, for us, it feels rushed. It was a little short. I felt. I wouldn't, but I get it. They have to. They gave us the fans some nods, some actually Lan talking to Rand.
Yeah.
So that was great. But I get that they have so freaking much to put into these two last episodes. So you can't have everything.
And yes, Varen being clever with words.
The whole episode was named Dice Darmar.
Yeah.
So I think that's a good nod to the episode. They didn't translate it. They didn't actually say it out loud. That is the Game of Houses and all that. It's just a good nod to the fans, I think, to name it like that. And then have episodes where Varen is just using clever words, and then, yeah, we like it.
What
Indeed.
it bothered me a little bit what's like Detective Lan, and just it's like when the fuck did you find all this information, and also how are you able to tell Rand how to do these things? I was like, no, you can't do that with the power, Rand. It's like, do like this. It felt a bit weird to me.
Yeah.
I get it for show purposes, but it's.
I mean,
how
I
you
can-
can't know this?
yeah, I can see that they have to do. I can now, when we're coming to close of the season, I can see why they're doing something like. I mean, example, Moraine's power really didn't have to be taken away. She didn't have to be shielded for this whole season. They could have just gone for the Dragon Reborn and just her and Lan chasing after Rand, but then you couldn't have Maxim and Alana as much. So when you have these great actors sign up for a season, you have to use them. So I get it from a production perspective why they split up, and they can have similar many stories going at once. So, but it was okay. It's fine. I think it will be fine in the end.
What I like about it is that they keep introducing stuff that the Forsaken knew from the Age of Legends.
Yeah.
Like Shamael stating things about the tea, it wasn't just technology, it's this and this and that. And then Lan discovered this thing with the weaves, and they can be tied off, even though that wasn't in the books. It's now part of the show, and I like that about it, because now we get a a better feeling for how powerful the Forsaken really are.
Yeah, I mean that's a good way to show that they think that, I mean, the present day channelers are like children and ignorant and doesn't know anything. So, and let's hear from Camille. Welcome.
Hi. I have
Hey.
no idea what you talked about before because I was busy.
No,
Usually I
it's
try to follow up what's going on even if I'm still in a meeting, but today I was busy.
Oh, we were just talking.
Yeah.
Go.
Talking about a week, and now we're talking about episode 7 and what we liked and didn't like about it.
Oh, Camille.
Okay.
How are you feeling?
So the thing is that I had a weird experience with this episode, mostly because it was the first time I actually like went to bed early and then woke up at 1 a.m. in order to watch it like as it was coming out. And I feel like it messed up how I was thinking about that episode like completely. Because usually I watch it like 7 a.m. in the morning and all of the Americans are asleep, so there's a lot less like discussion about the episode than when I was looking at it at like 1 a.m., which means I could like a bit more enjoy it before all of the drama comes up. And it wasn't really the case for that one, so I don't know how I feel about this episode. Okay. No, it was a good one. I'm there for the drama, but I feel like a lot of people were not. I'm like, yeah, but there's a reason why the angst tag works so well on Air 3. Anyway, I liked it.
I like what they've done with the channeling. It looks so much better. And when Rand channels to help get rid of the shield from Moraine, he draws fire from the flame, from the torch.
Yeah, that was really...
Oh, that was so
You
good.
pointed that out to me when we were watching. Look what he does.
I didn't even notice. I noticed they're using a lot more colored waves than in season 1, and it was pretty neat. But I didn't notice it was exactly from the torch.
Yeah, so they're actually using their surroundings to pull in power. They're using, so it looks really
I mean, you
cool.
saw that with Swan as well, that she pulled like from the clouds, and it was like, no, it's raining.
Yeah, it was pretty neat. It looks, I mean, it looks good, but to me it will always feel a little bit like, yeah, great, you have magic. This is very fantasy. It always doesn't, like, you're never gonna feel real because it's not real.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not perfect, but it's definitely much better than season 1.
Yeah, and I mean, this is one of the most magic, I mean, of the high production fantasy shows that we got in these few last year, like Game of Thrones and Rings of Power. I mean, this is the most with heavy magic.
Yeah.
Everybody's using magic. So I think it's good. They've done a good job so far. And it's going to get more and more.
And I mean, you can complain about the VFX in some scenes and stuff, but I mean, just compare like to The Witcher or something, other shows.
I haven't watched The Witcher, so I actually
No,
don't know.
but in comparison, those are crap. So
Yeah.
you can really tell it's high budget, even though it isn't always perfect. It's like so much better than many of the other shows out there.
I'm always more impressed by, the costumes, the sets. I think the sets are pretty neat. The details in every costume, I think, really shows how much care there is in this show.
Yeah. Did you see the behind the scenes when they went through like Suroth's costume and like just all the layers and the texturing? And
I think I went through most of the behind the scene. Maybe I missed one or two. I watched the one with the hand talk for this episode.
yeah,
Which, I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing that they actually cared about hiring deaf consultant in order to design this new language. And
Oh yeah.
it's cool. It's a cool show. Everyone should watch it.
I mean, if
Go
they
watch it
don't
now if you haven't.
if they don't release a huge Blu-ray box with hours of behind the scenes material, I'm going to be disappointed. I want more than these few 30-second 1-minute clips. I want like the full Lord of the Rings treatment, because I know they are filming a lot behind the scenes. Goatbrother!
Hello!
Hi.
I
Finally
How are
made
you?
it. Finally made it.
Yay! What have you been up to since we saw you last?
Horse stuff, mostly.
Horse stuff, horsing around.
Yeah.
Don't let Moraine anywhere near them.
Yeah.
We'll just
Chop their heads off.
No blue Aja in my house.
So, what are your thoughts about episode 7?
First, I got very mixed feelings after the initial watch, because all of the foreign stuff. But it's like when you read the books, you think you know where this goes, and you think some stuff is fitting for a character, some stuff isn't. And even though I know this is an adaptation and I have to adapt, the initial watch sometimes feels a bit off. And especially because this was at the end, it overshadowed all the other stuff. On a second watch, it's way better. So afterwards, I liked it, even though I think it's kind of weird for Moraine to walk through the ways with Lanfear, and I know she has to get Rand to farm. That's the opportunity to get him there, and I don't have to like every change, even, and still can laugh and enjoy the show. But all the other stuff was really great. Unfair.
All right. Yes, we haven't talked about that yet.
Unfair. Getting Barthanes arrested because of being a dark friend, even though he's her son and she's a Damoret. You do what's right, even though it's hard. I like that. I liked the reveal of the shield through Loghain and Detective Lan. Even though I don't, even though I don't know where he got the knowledge from.
No.
He spent 20 years with an Aes Sedai, and he spent many months with Verin and Alana. I'm sure he can figure something out.
Yeah, but we haven't seen him reading books, though.
No, not in the show. But
We read a book once.
But what do you think he did when Moraine was doing something with someone else?
We also
So-
he was just out and about and whipping his sword.
No.
Are you doubting his
Mine's
ability
funny.
to read?
No, it's not. I have
Bookland makes poetry. He knows what to read.
Yeah. I don't have any problem
Kidding.
with that at all.
Yeah.
No, all the other stuff was really great. I cackled so hard when Nynaeve and Elaine met with Loyal. Yeah.
Your name
name-
sings isn't here. We get it.
That cracked me up. That was very on point for all of the characters. That was poetry.
Nynaeve's face when Elaine tells her to follow what she says. It's like
Love that.
the front. Excellent.
And
Yeah, the micro expressions from all of them are just on point.
Yeah.
everything.
Very good acting.
Everything. And especially, can we talk about Alvaro Morte?
Yes.
This man is perfection. Every twitch, every gesture, every pronunciation. I'm still not over the emphasis on ask in the first chat with Rand. When will you ask me what you want to ask? Still got me.
It's in episode 7 when he tells Lan about the note. I noticed on the second rewatch that he's basically like tying up his robe while
Yeah.
talking about the note, and the physicality of it's just so good.
Yeah,
So
and
good.
wrapping himself into his cloak as he's wrapped into a shield. Perfection. It's
Yeah.
Yeah, body language throughout has been immaculate, and I think when Renna and Egwene, the final scene, where they're back in the prison, and Renna takes her hand and washes it, and she thinks she's got Egwene on her side, and everything is fine and good, and Egwene just says, "I'll kill you. I will murder
totally
you."
calm, totally unfazed.
I'll
Just pointing out the fact.
just say that Egwene got washed twice in this
Yeah.
show so far by
Are you
the White
okay?
Clock and by Rena. I'm not.
Oh, love
far,
it.
Yeah.
she's the cleanest of them all. No, the cleanest is Moraine because she's taken a bath twice and went to a steam bath. So
Yeah.
And when are Matt going to get a bath Come
Change
on.
of clothes.
and a
Come on.
change of clothes?
He's got to be so smelly.
Oh, God.
Give him enough money to get new clothes.
Yeah. Oh.
Matt is this character, like in this season, Matt got no agency at all on where he can go, what he's doing. He's just being dragged along in different places, and it is interesting.
yeah,
Imagine a
Yeah.
future where you get to see and smell an episode.
No. No,
Wait.
thank you.
We don't need that. Nope.
No, I'm not for
I'm not-
smell-o-vision.
Not smelling demise wells. Nope.
oh,
Oh,
well,
I mean,
do,
that
do
scene
my
in
swear it will
Karen.
be fine. You don't want to be at Do My Swear. It's 2 days after the battle.
No.
During
Yeah.
the battle, it will be fine.
but like even episode 7, you don't want to smell the city burning because it's like fire in general doesn't smell good. But like if there's
Yeah.
any flesh burning, nope, not the cook pig, nope.
And
But there's a point when the flesh is perfectly cooked.
I'm fine.
Yep.
Cheers to that.
um,
And I'm also happy that Fares has gotten rid of most of his Swedish accent. It's like now I'm only hearing Ishi. I don't hear that much of the Swedish anymore because that bugged me a little bit in season 1.
Ishi
It's like,
is
what?
so amazing.
Why is the Forsaken Swedish? Stop it!
So, quick question, but why every scene with Ishi has to be super homoerotic?
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
So it's
Yeah,
just
why not?
a murder thing.
Was that intentional? That's my question.
Probably.
Yeah.
Because like, but yeah, he got to I don't know, you say that.
Very touchy-feely.
Yeah, he got to touch pretty much every tavern. So, well,
Yeah,
every male tavern.
He's
He-
very
he
happy.
does-
Got his head on Egwene
Yeah.
and Nynaeve.
Maybe,
Yeah,
I
Ishi-
don't ask for consent.
No,
maybe,
he's
maybe it's his way to claim them as his. You know,
Yeah.
as a child, when you grow up with brothers and you want to reserve something for yourself, you just lick it. biggest piece of the cake, mine. No one will take it.
like a cat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mine-
that's
mine-
what sibling does. Do.
Mine now.
Yeah,
If he wants to be horny, we should let him be horny.
yeah.
actually, absolutely. I'm really enjoying how much the show is emphasizing. I don't know which
Emphasizing.
one. Emphasizing is philosophy, like, because it's not. The book doesn't really dig into that, except maybe in the compendium and this kind of thing. But like Ishamel was a philosopher and
Yeah.
basically joined the dark because he wanted to be done with the wheel.
Yeah, you get
And-
more of that when he is reborn as Moradin.
Yeah.
Then he talks about a little bit about why he wants to break the wheel, but not much.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still not much. The show is very much hitting
Yeah.
on that.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Turning us all over to the dark side.
And
I just want to close my eyes and never
Mm.
open them again.
and all the Lanfear costumes, so good.
I'm
So-
getting obsessed with the Forsaken.
I
Yeah,
mean, they
wait,
are
wait,
great.
Yeah, and way too good dressed. Yeah.
Rafe,
I mean,
what are you doing?
I'm still pissed at Moraine for cock blocking. So
I mean,
he-
Lanfear
he
got
was-
us a revenge to, like in episode 7, because they were about to have a serious
Yeah.
discussion, and Lanfear just showed up.
I mean, she was going to do something with the power that would be really cool. And then she gets
Yeah.
stabbed. Don't like it.
No. Hands off my Rand. Like, no.
Yeah, I can take Lanfear. It's no problem.
So, do we have anything more to add, or do we want to jump over to this week's Flicker?
The only thing I want to say about this episode is that I've seen a lot of discussion about basically people kind of assuming that everything we see or everything that is said is the truth. And whether it's for like Ishi or the Aes Sedai or anything else, I feel like they are tricking us a lot, especially in this episode. And
Yeah.
I have no idea exactly how they are tricking us, but there's definitely some shenanigans going on here.
Yeah.
Trust no
Oh.
one. Trust nothing.
Just no one.
All the Matt T Ishi scene is just basically a red herring.
Like, why would Ishi be saying the truth there?
Yeah.
Who
and
would
why-
believe the father of lies?
and why would we? They're building it up. So the vision of Mim when Matt stabs Rand, then now this stuff, and then Matt asked how he could stop the wheel. So as if he was on Ishi's side. That will never happen. We all know that. And people are going mad about it. They can't put Matt on the dark side, and it's just basically the narrative they started at the end of episode 8. That will be the big plot twist. His heroism will even be bigger after the plot twist happened.
I mean, it's not unusual in the books because he often do the unreliable narrator when characters are speaking to themselves. And now
Yeah.
they don't speak to themselves, of course, but you get shown things that some things probably didn't happen or are interpreted. I mean, Matt lies to himself all the time. You can't trust anything that Matt is saying.
We
You have
all
to see
do
what he
that.
does.
We all do that. We all tell ourselves we didn't screw up at a certain part. Maybe when we broke up with a girlfriend or a boyfriend or whatever, and we did it pretty bad. We always want to see ourselves as heroes or as good persons, even though intentionally or accidentally we aren't.
No, I'm just pure evil. I'm
Yeah.
evil. I have no
That was very
problem.
philosophical here.
Yeah. I'm just evil. So
I'm just Ken. Okay.
So, do we want to talk about Gawyn?
No.
Do we? Anyway,
Is anybody?
going back to Karen.
Is
We
John
don't
here?
talk I mean,
If
you
John
can-
isn't here, we could just skip that.
we don't talk
Nah,
about
nah.
Gawyn. Oh no, yeah, we do.
It
Uh,
is.
What if Gawyn was an only child?
He would be even more bratty.
the dark side will win. There we go. Solved it.
Done.
Nah,
Done.
nah.
I don't think he would be bratty, actually, because if he's the only child, then he's not part of the succession at all because he's a guy.
Yeah.
And he's also not responsible for like the daughter hair. So
He
it
wouldn't
doesn't
go
really
to
have a
Tarvalon.
purpose. He wouldn't go to Tarvalon. Would we even meet him?
No. Yeah.
But he would get
when-
much more like love and attention, and he wouldn't
Maybe-
have to stand in everyone's shadow all the time, and he could maybe be happy for once.
maybe when Ren falls into the gardens. Maybe then. But
He sees Gawyn and falls in love with him.
Yeah, it could be part of the harem.
early signs of madness.
No, I mean, in Sweden, they changed the rules for the succession when we thought we only had a princess and didn't have a prince. So then we changed the rules so that we can have a queen. Maybe Andor would be progressive and change it so that they can have kings.
No.
I mean,
Nah,
did
I don't think so either, but could happen.
But his wedding may be a way for someone interested in the throne to get the throne. So he may find himself having value only through marriage.
I don't know. So if situation would be mostly the same for him, then he would still be like the sidekick.
oh,
Yeah, but he wouldn't go to Tarvalon.
I mean, I think he would.
Does that mean Egwene would die from the Seanchan blood knives?
I mean, the thing is that things would change a lot earlier than that. Because,
Yeah.
for example, when there's a Forsaken controlling Morghese, he would still be in the castle there. But how would that impact things? Would he also be
Raven would kill him.
maybe-
earlier.
It was a bad
Earl-
accident.
Earlier. I mean, if Rand falls into the garden of the palace, and it's only Gawyn there, and Galad, and no Galad, and no
No.
Elaine, would he just be taken by the guards and taken to Elida?
I mean, that's kind of what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Elaine got him out of it, pretty much.
Yeah, Rand's
no
gonna
Elaine.
be Tavern, and that's gonna be.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, the biggest thing would probably be the no Elaine for any of the
yeah.
story. And that would change things quite a lot.
No baby during the last battles.
Yeah. No big
No succession plot.
No, it's no succession plot. Only two
Maybe
people
we would-
advance harem.
Or maybe we would have like other character taking more importance
Hmm.
to replace a void. Also, books could be shorter.
Kevin would cry.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, it would change the whole getting Egwene free of the Seanchan, and she might still be imprisoned, be a demone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
coming up with new fancy ter'angreal and making new ter'angreal, foxhead medallion copies or anything.
The problem of Gawyn being an only child isn't that he wouldn't be in Tarvalon and saving Egwene in the later arc. The problem is Elaine isn't there. That's a much bigger problem than Gawyn being an only child.
Yeah. I think Gawyn might be, happier in some sense because
pre-succession arc, Elaine does a lot of stuff.
But I think this story, this flicker would only be like good for Gawyn for a little bit because he would get more attention, and that's like all he just wants to be like the hero of his own story, and he never gets to be that.
Yeah, but would he be a hero or a perpetual failure because he's not a girl?
Yeah. Maybe he's fucked either way. I don't know, just
maybe.
So
Gawyn is too tragic of a character.
So we talked a little bit about Elaine not being there, but Galad also would not be there.
No.
So what does it mean? No white cloak at the last battle?
Yeah,
Maybe
probably
not.
not.
Yeah, Perrin would probably be killed, or there would be a big battle between the White Cloaks and Perrin's army of the universe.
I think this would like fuck things up in so many ways.
Yeah, think about Morghese. How would she feel about just having Gawyn?
She would be
At
depressed.
least now she has Elaine. So I mean, that's something.
I don't know. Is that something?
It's something compared to Gawyn, yeah.
I don't know.
I
don't know.
Poor Morghese.
Who is the worst Trakand? I don't know. I'm not sure it's Gawyn.
On the other hand, he was quite an
Kevin,
alright. He was a pretty good character until the fall of the tower. So, if the tower never fell, he might be a good kid. Who knows?
I mean, it's as soon as he hears that its mother is dead. I mean, there's his mother dying. There's his sister being hidden by the Amerlin seat, and he has no idea where he is. And then there's the tower falling. I think, it's very suspicious even before the fall of the tower. And I mean, he wouldn't have any reason to be, and he wouldn't have any reason to be in the tower. So he's not part of the plot. I really think he just would not be part of the plot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, get rid of most of the Andor plot.
Yeah, exactly. And what would Avienda's plot be without Elaine? At least for books 8 to... I mean, she probably would be humping Rand more. If she doesn't... No, you belong to Elaine. We can't do this again.
Yeah. They would just be a couple.
Yeah.
But
Much
then
more
it
icy
wouldn't
glows.
be as easy for Min to come in. So it's like, no, we need Elaine so that Avienda can go away and he can be with Min, which is the only person he should be with. Yes.
Are you...
Camille blinking
Camille,
Morse code.
Are you having a seizure? Or are you trying to say something?
No comment.
Min is the only one who really understands and loves Rand for who he is. A dumb sheep herder.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will die on that hill.
Die! I don't know. I don't particularly care about Rand and his lovers anyway. So
and this caused a big tear in the Flickerverse show. So this would be the last and final
Yeah.
episode.
No, I mean,
Uh,
you could have said a lot worse than that to it. Yeah.
I mean, I don't really care about Moraine and Swan, so
See, that's worse. That's worse. Like the day you start, for example, advocating for Swan to die, I'm out.
no, I won't do that. I mean, I like them.
Weird.
I'm not a Moraine fan. I like Swan better. I like them together though.
It's honestly a good change from the
yes.
to the show.
Well, it isn't that big of a change. It is in the books, but it's
I didn't say big. I say good.
Yeah. And yeah, we just see more of it.
I think it's a good way, for example, to get more into both of their mindset and also to understand what they're ready to do in order to save the world. Like how far they can, how much of themselves can they sacrifice in order to save this freaking world? That it's not gonna be particularly nice about that.
Yeah. So Swan is ready to, hitch up with Gareth Bryn to save the world. Sorry.
Yes, see, I minded it that this does not exist in the version of the book that I keep in my head. This never happened.
Yeah.
It's a dirty laundry spunker.
Do we have any other thoughts on this, or we wanna?
Gawyn, no.
No. Should we just do another flicker then?
Sure.
John will be so disappointed. He never watched this show. Oh.
I mean,
Well,
Well, we've got the
why
show.
does he like Gawyn?
Yeah.
I think this is working. Sorry, just technical stuff here. See if we
Ooh.
can.
Doesn't work anymore.
We broke the wheel.
You broke the wheel. Refresh. I think it's
I think it might. There you go.
yeah.
It's another Sulin one.
Do you click on done and we'll leave that when Sulin is finally back?
Yeah, we can click on done.
Instead of
And when
items.
Sulin is finally back, we're not going to get any of those
Yeah.
when we spin the wheel.
Oh no! Now we can see
They're
stuff.
back.
What if all the rest are Sulin? Nothing else, just Sulins.
Oh, interesting. Hengst, Savo. Hey,
What if Perrin killed a wolf accidentally?
I can make
So-
this.
Go ahead, Androl.
I can make this really short and really, because the wolf share their thoughts and the way they communicate with each other, there are no secrets between wolves, so they would see that it was an accident. If he did it on purpose, then if we should rephrase the question, because I don't think they would, punish him and be angry with him if it was an accident.
No, but he would punish himself.
Well, yeah, but that's what he does. So
yeah, that's what he does about Hopper's death.
Yeah.
yeah,
He
So-
like shit about it, so
Yeah.
He blames himself for it. Yeah. I don't think I'm on Androl's side on this one. Accidentally, because the wolves know that the existence continues in the wolf dream.
yeah.
So what if Perrin killed a wolf in the wolf dream? Is that possible?
Well, he got
It's
he
possible.
got Hopper killed in a way.
Depending on what the wolf does, because Hopper dies, but he comes back with the Great Hunt at the last battle. bigger, better, more transparent.
Yep.
I mean, he would just get even more anxiety and more emo Perrin. And the books would be like 5 more books of Perrin trying to decide what to do. I mean, I love Perrin, but dude. Yeah. Okay, that was a quick one. And a depressing one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we spin another one then? See if we can.
What do we have? What do we have? What if the Illuminators
Oh.
Guild never blew up? Well, the show's gonna tell us.
I mean, it could have blown up off screen. This was a lot of.
No dragons.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Aludra might be experimenting with stuff anyway.
Yeah. Yes.
she-
But wait a minute. What was the first Eliminators Guild? What was that in form? No. What is Karen? My geography.
Varian, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's it blew up during book 2.
Yeah.
When,
First time we're seeing Aludra.
Talmuz, the idiot.
Idiot moose.
Yeah, I mean, she's working with idiots. At some point, she's gonna leave. She can find Matt for something else. And
I mean, I think she was when she realizes, oh, the last battle is coming and the Dragon Reborn is here and everything. I think she's still gonna like try to make her fireworks into weapons in some ways. I mean, she must
But
have
she
been
has
thinking
no-
about.
The problem
Yeah.
is she has no connection to anybody.
No, but if the guild is still there, then maybe they can be like a power or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And Rand eventually takes over Kyrian, so I mean, she would probably present her plans to him.
Yeah, or Harris Fell,
So-
right?
Yeah.
Do we
Yeah,
make
she-
guns
she-
instead?
She could go to Rand's school. Because he builds steam machines.
Yeah.
Well, let's
Oh
assume
God.
steam
Oh
machines.
God. If
What?
she went to the school and met the guys who built, she would probably just didn't make guns. She made tanks.
Yeah.
So, but, oh, I can see a steam-powered. Oh, I don't have to pull my dragons. I can just put them on this, and then some armor to protect us. Look at that! Congratulations, we got tanks in the Wheel of Time.
Steampunk Wheel of Time.
Yeah, steampunk wheel. Oh God,
I'm not against this.
that's kind of horrifying.
I mean, they are pretty close to like inventing muskets and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's not far off.
I mean, she would have, because after she invented the dragons, she could just see that. Oh, I can do this on smaller scale. Wheel
And
of
Uno
Tanks.
could have like 2 flintlocks and be a pirate for real.
Oh yeah, we want pirates in the Wheel of Time. Arrgh. I'm
Pirates
Dale
and Wheel of
Dolman, so
Tanks.
Wheel of Tanks.
Wheel of Time.
World of Tanks is something that always comes up if you just write.
Right, says the
Well,
game, right?
yeah.
World of Tanks.
Yeah, that's why
One
we had
day-
to
People have
abandon.
followed me because they think like I am posting about World of Tanks.
one day, people will look up for World of Tanks, and they will instead find the Wheel of Time.
One
and I
day.
am looking forward for that. One day.
And I think that isn't that much far in the future.
We'll see.
No.
I mean,
No,
how many
how-
players
I-
World of Tank?
But would Eludra be held back by the rest of the guild? Because she seems pretty like upset.
Yeah.
Upset with
Yeah,
that.
yeah. The
But
way
we never really meet another Illuminator, right?
No, they blew up.
Yeah, but I mean, were they all sitting in that little chapter house?
And there's
All of
multiple
them?
chapters in different cities, right?
Yeah, but to me somehow they feel pretty sexist.
Yeah. That's the vibe. That's the discussion between Eludra and Thamus Gate.
I think women aren't that common in the Illuminators Guild. I have no proof of it. I just feel that way.
I feel like I actually don't remember what happened with the Illuminator Guild, like outside of that of Karen being blown up. Do they still exist at some point, or do they just disappear?
I mean, Eludra keeps saying that she's the guild now.
Yeah.
But I mean, they can't all have been in Kyrian, right?
No, they were not. So Illuminators.
Oh, yeah. Sandra has a good comment. Can't get no hole in the Stone of Tear.
I mean, Matt's hole in the Stone of Tear is only useful to save Gawyn and Nynaeve, and they were pretty close to saving themselves anyway. So.
And the Aiel were about to sneak in anyhow.
Oh, they are in Tenchiko.
No.
Interesting. I'm trying to look at what happened to them. Apparently, both chapter houses have been destroyed. Yeah, because the Tenchiko gets invaded by the Tenchen, right? No? Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah.
Yeah, because they have the Queen of Tenchiko at some point as a slave, no?
Yeah.
That's the Black Aja, right? With
No, they have.
Yeah, but after that, like a long time later, when they're in Eludar, that's basically Janine's girlfriend.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so they definitely. So yeah, there was two main chapters in Karen and in Tenchiko, and apparently both get destroyed.
Sad day to be an Illuminator.
So yeah, interesting. I'm wondering, like, if they had stayed strong the whole time, because every knowledge from the Illuminators Guild, they're not allowed to spread it outside of the Illuminator Guild. But they're still playing with explosive. Like, especially when there's a war to come, there's definitely the question of what do you want to do with those explosives. And I'm wondering whether they would have, like, if they were not just blown away, would they have started some discussion within the guild about what to do? Do we take a position or not? Do we take part of that war, or do we stick with our fireworks and that's it? Yeah.
I think we need to invite Matt to the Illuminators Guild and make Illuminator babies with Eludra, and that's the new guild now.
That's not how guilding works,
isn't it? You're born into it.
No, getting your.
Well, I would like.
I don't even know what it's called in English.
It's PhD in illumination.
The I'm a master, this and this now letter.
Gesällbrev in Swedish.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Just you have a baby and then now you're a master illuminator. Okay. Tammuz turned into dark friend. Okay.
What?
No, it was just a comment from Daughters of Silence. Tammuz, I reckon, turned into a dark friend.
I don't remember that.
No,
Is it true?
Yeah.
It's not.
no, it's not true.
What
but-
happened to Tammuz? I don't even remember that.
Oh,
Did he die?
I
Probably.
think so. Yeah, I mean, he's hunting Aludra because she's been selling fireworks, and the guild is known for like using
Mm.
murder to protect their secrets. So he's just he's not a dark friend, but he's definitely willing to kill. And I think Aludra just overpowered him, and I don't know whether he died at that point or not. Does he? It's not written in the wiki.
Is it the Tammuz in the stables when they?
Yeah.
Oh,
When-
okay.
Yeah, when Matt and Tom find Aludra, Tammuz is part of
yeah.
the persons that are trying to kill Aludra.
All right.
Yeah, I didn't remember. I'm just having the wiki pages open next to me. I am
who remembers
shitting in
Tammuz?
big time. Yeah.
Okay. Do we want to do one last flicker or?
Yeah, sure.
Oh.
Oh,
Spicy. Oh gosh.
I'm trying to remember exactly when this.
Yeah.
I mean,
me
it was
too.
before Veins of Gold, of course, and
Yeah.
the whole.
It was
Was
in. Wasn't it in Kyrian?
I think
Um,
was it some time after the Maxwells? Yeah, it must have been because.
yeah, because cats went only show up after the mass fell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
or in New Springs. Is there any New Springs? I can't remember.
It's Winter's Hurt.
Winter Salt.
So she's Katsune helps when they're cleaning Sidine, right? She's around and she's leaking with someone when they're
Yeah.
fighting against like Dark Friends and Forsaken Discussing.
She's kind of leading the battle,
Yeah.
protecting Rand and Nynaeve.
So if
So-
she had died before, they may not have been able to clean Sidine.
That would be bad.
No, that would be bad. No, I'm just trying to remember when her and Bern were interacting and what had happened before that. But my memory is shit at the moment.
The question to me is, why would she poison her?
Because she thinks she's against Rand.
So I mean, if she died, then she wouldn't have brought Tam over. Rand wouldn't have had his little hissy fit, and
Which
to-
leads to Veins of Gold.
yeah. I mean, that would probably happen eventually at some point anyway, but might have taken a bit longer. And then when Rand might have met with the Borderlanders without having had his Zen Rand moment. So that would be shit.
Yeah. I don't know if he would if he would have his Veins of Gold catharsis moment before the last battle, because there's nothing in my mind with what would lead to it,
No.
because it's his utter reaction to him of him killing nearly his father,
Hmm.
and being suddenly aware what he has become.
Yeah.
I've been looking it up. So
Yeah, I
Varen
think
tried,
Sorry.
Varen tried to poison Katsuen in Farmading. That's the only thing I'm finding in Winter's
Oh,
Hurt.
okay.
Around that time.
Hildred had some comments. Cadsuane is getting on Rand's nerves. Tells Varen that she wants to make him feel again, and that's when Varen puts back the poison. So that
Yes.
formatting. Okay, stop. No, I think the veins of gold thing is the
biggest issue.
And I mean, it is like I said, if he meets with the Borderlanders before he has his epiphany, then they're gonna try to kill him. And no Borderlander support in the last battle.
And what
Yeah.
was the when Rand was captured in Formatting? What were they going to do with him?
He got captured in formatting?
Yes, he got captured by the guards when he. Yeah.
See,
Oh, you're being
that's my...
sarcastic.
No, I'm not. I have no memory of formatting.
Okay, no, he was because
but
he
I
was
know
there
you
to,
cannot
tell,
channel
right?
there, but that's it.
yeah, he was there to kill some of the
The shaman.
yeah the Asherman who escaped, and he tried to, but Fane got to them before him, and then he got captured because Nynaeve uses a well to carry him up to the roof, him and Lan, I think. So she can channel inside, but that sets off the alarm, and he gets captured. And then Cadsuane is actually the one who gets him out, because they had planned something to do. I think I don't remember what they were planning to do, if they were going to give him to the Borderlander army or to the Aes Sedai or something, because he couldn't channel this. So
I
I mean, either of the things would have been bad, probably.
It's funny because so you mentioned the Ashaman and that is fighting them, and I don't exactly remember when, but I had a comment on Twitter about someone complaining that if Rand doesn't learn the sword, he's not going to be able to fight and kill the Ashaman. And I was like, what is that about? Why cannot use the power? And yeah, I finally realized, oh, that's this moment in formatting where he cannot channel, so that's why.
Yeah.
It's making connection finally with things that happens within those books.
Yeah, that's.
Then he might not tell the Ashaman that you need to learn how to use the sword, so they might be with the sword as well.
Yeah,
they can just be.
Yeah.
Taim always says, "Yeah, why learn to use a sword when you've got the one power?"
Yeah.
And emphasis on it. Yeah, but one day you might find yourself in a place where you aren't able to channel.
I think we're going to see him use the sword in next episode in the TV show.
I mean, he's been doing stuff with that Androl guy.
Yeah.
Who probably is Androl.
Androl?
There was I think on Twitter someone saying, what if he's able to channel?
Oh.
And he gets healed by Nynaeve, and then which Ashaman could he become? And my point was, Errol sounds a bit like Androl, and another one pointed out, I don't know who it was, said Errol is like Errol Flynn, the old movie star from the Robin Hood and movies, and so so because of the Flynn, Dharma Flynn. Well, that won't happen, but it was fun speculation, though.
Awesome. So, would we win the last battle if Cadsuane dies before Veins of Gold? Oh yeah, we all love Errol.
Yep.
So no, I think we're a bit screwed without Cadsuane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
she needs to fuck things up for Rand so that he can
As much as
unfuck
people,
himself.
as much as she irritates some people, she still has a role to play.
Mm. And
Yep.
we wouldn't get the summer hog spanking scene. Eat off the floor.
What? That's a quite hilarious scene, right?
It's, I don't know, hilarious.
Yeah, I think it's
Absurd.
hilarious. Yeah, which makes it hilarious to me.
I can't break this
It's a bit
Forsaken,
weird.
but with spanking. I mean, it's established he had some kind of fetish. Robert Jordan.
Yeah, so we wouldn't get that.
She saved
Someone
Avienda.
else.
They
What?
say in chat. They say Daughter of Silence says because she saved Avienda, and if Avi died, then Rand would have gone grey.
Oh, she said Avienda during the last battle. I don't remember this either.
Mr. Stovies, did someone say fetish?
He might have. And someone else would need to be Amerlin after the last battle.
Okay, but like honestly, that I couldn't care less. I'm still not okay with Katsuane becoming the Amelin. I'm just.
Katsuane isn't.
I think
She doesn't want to either.
It's just okay. It's especially after all the work that Egwene tried to do to make the tower a bit more open to other channelers, and how Egwene was really representing a new generation within the tower and new ideas and the need to adapt to the world and this kind of thing. And Katsuane really feels like sticking to the past, sticking to the tradition, sticking to how things needs to be. And maybe she'll do a good job because maybe she'll find a balance and still use some of what Egwene put in place and this kind of thing. But it's like mindless. Yeah, I'm not fond of that part.
Then I'm wondering how, if Egwene survived, how she would have handled the Shan Shan. Would she like have taken the tower to war to free the Aes Sedai that were taken and just plunge the world into another?
I mean, maybe, but at some point, that's something that they're gonna have to do. At some point, like you cannot leave the Sentients not gonna want to go back to their big island, big continent, and stay there. They still want to keep the territories they have conquered. They still want to capture any woman channelers that they ever met. And I mean, even if you make a pact with them, in a few generations, they're gonna be like, fuck that.
But I mean, their system is going to break down pretty soon, I think, because I mean, they're on the same continent now that people are going to see that, oh, but channelers are free over here. And they're going to have to make their society even more repressive if they're going to like keep that facade up, and that's just going to crash and burn eventually.
Yeah.
Okay. Any more thoughts?
All out of thoughts.
All out of thoughts. So should we then see what we're going to talk about next week?
How do you guys feel about next week? Like being the last week with new episode to come. Like tomorrow is like in a bit more than 24. In what? 25 hours and a half?
30 and a half. We should be done with.
Less than that. because it's like 1 a.m. for us.
No,
24 hours.
2 a.m. Yeah, 1 a.m. UK.
Oh, yeah.
today.
Yeah, 30 or something.
It's 6 hours. Then we're half through episodes, so 6.5 by about an hour runtime. So we all have finished when we watch it directly in about 30.5 hours, give or take.
Depending whether people watch it directly or wait
Yeah,
next
yeah,
week.
yeah. Of course.
I'm gonna have to watch it directly because I have to leave very early the next day to take a flight.
Oh.
No, what was your thought about it, Camille?
Just that
Next
it's gonna
week.
be weird. Next week we're gonna be just talking. The season ended that way. What do we think about the next season? And then it's gonna be the last time we're gonna be like new show content to talk about.
Yeah, now I have to fill out with even more flickers. So people in the chat, if you want to go over to our Discord and send in some flickers for us, please do. We might need them.
Yeah, we're on Twitter or Instagram, whatever. Just
Yeah.
DM us. You'll find
We'll
us everywhere. Or-
we'll find something new to talk about.
Yeah.
It'll be maybe we'll have sometime we'll have news because those news do come
Yeah.
out every so often. Sometimes we'll just be
Yeah,
talking about drama happening in the fandom. That can be that can take us 10 minutes every week, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And I mean, we might have some more fun guests or something like that. Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be able
do
to
that.
interview people.
We'll figure it out. We'll fill the void.
And I think this time it won't be that bad as last time, because last time, after season 1, we had no clue what to expect, how long it will be between the seasons. Now we know, okay, it will be 2 years. Everybody is now halfway at least adapted to that.
Yeah, I mean, people are already freaking out about season 4. I'm like,
Yeah. No, take it easy.
we are not gonna get a season 4 renewal until like for at least 6 months, because like the season 3 renewal was basically 2 months after the end of principal filmography for season 2, which ended like, I don't know, 4 months after season 1 finished.
Yeah.
We should expect similar schedule, but like if we start freaking out like right after the episode out that we didn't get a season 4 renewal, like, we're gonna have heart attack like till the end of the year.
Let's see how it goes. I mean, we're going to get a season 3, so
We're gonna keep getting new content for at least the next 2 years.
Yeah.
So, which is great. It's
And
amazing.
it seems like John from What Up already has some leaks and some information according to season 3. So there will be content in the next
Yeah. I mean,
seasons as well.
I see the good thing about the show being on. There's less drama. But
no.
the longer it goes without any show or news, the more drama there is.
Gosh, I disagree completely on the less drama. It's like every week they're freaking out about something. It's exhausting. I cannot wait for a break from that. But no, we'll get content, especially like during this season. We had the strikes, so no writers could talk, no actors could talk about that. Maybe once the strike are over, we'll get a bit more actors talking about the show and this kind of thing, because it's like, hey, do you remember that thing that came out a few months ago? I was in it. You should watch it. And it's
I mean, as soon as the strikes ends, we're probably gonna get like a lot of content, and also from like content creators and not just the actors. And
we're
so-
already getting more content since the writers' strike is over. Like Rafe already did a few things. I'm expecting him to do more things.
Yeah, He asked for questions over on Instagram for the AMA.
Yeah, the
Which
AMA.
isn't done already. And to be honest, I'm pretty sure there's still stuff in those 8 episodes that we haven't found yet.
Yeah,
There are still Easter eggs.
there's still Easter eggs. There's plenty to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
There's no lack of content yet.
No,
yeah.
I mean, we're talking about these books for 30 years now, and the last book has been written 10 years ago. And we found a way to fill that gap, so I'm not concerned
Yeah.
to fill another 2 years with
We're
Yeah.
nothing if not dedicated. So.
We'll be fine.
yeah.
I just hope it doesn't take 2 years between seasons.
I hope
pretty
it's
that-
Maybe like 1.5
I'm
years,
pretty sure.
2025. But
2025, sure. It's not gonna be 2024. No way.
No, because
Uh,
2024 is Rings of Power.
I mean, I think they're
it's not even
probably
because of that. It's not because of
it
Ring
is.
of Power.
Well,
No,
it is.
the main thing is that how long it actually takes to make a season, and like one of the reasons why it took so long for season 2 is also there's a huge
Backlog.
VFX backlog due to the pandemic. How was that affected by the basically lack of production due to the actor strike? How much the show was delayed due to the strike, like especially the writer strikes? Will they have to reshoot stuff that couldn't be modified while principal filmography was happening because of the strike? There's a lot of different factors involved in making a TV show, and it takes time. And I'm like
Of
considering the increase of quality in season 2, thank God they took the time. It's a good
Yeah,
thing.
But, uh,
Yeah, I would rather wait 3 years and get the best season.
Maybe not 3.
Yeah. No.
let's not push
I
it.
will happily wait 3 years for a new season when the season is amazing instead of a mediocre one after 1.5 years. That's my point. I don't want to wait 3 years. Don't get me wrong. I
I mean-
would like to have one each year.
And
Because
I think it.
the 2 years schedule will take them 10 more years to finish the whole story, the 8 seasons they planned.
Yeah,
I'm fine with
and-
that.
I mean, yeah, but the actors can be complicated for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's probably the biggest issue. Just
Yeah.
Yeah.
more
That's
time.
that's the biggest issue because
See, I
Uh,
think that. Yeah.
Yosha
Yeah.
won't look like this in 10 years.
It will look like the cover of A Memory of Light.
Yeah, you still look fine.
Yeah, but it makes a bit inconsistent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or they say, or well, they always can change stuff and say, yeah, the lead up to the last battle, it's not 3 years like in the books, it's 10 years.
And it would make more sense because the whole book series is like 2.5 years, and that's just insane.
And 1 year and a half of that is like the first 3 books or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
should we spin the flicker wheel for next week?
Yes.
Yes. What are we going to talk about?
Oh,
Oh. What if Tigraine didn't die?
that's an interesting one. That's a
Mm.
good one.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be there next week, sadly.
Me neither. So you enjoy yourself.
I mean, maybe I'm not gonna be able to join while I'm in the US. It's gonna be weird.
I
I
have to go
see.
to birthday dinner, so
Yeah.
I'm just gonna sit and eat food and cake, and hope you have a good time.
Nice. Enjoy your cake.
I hope they have cake.
Cake or
Cake or death.
Remember,
Resignation.
find the
I'm getting
biggest
noodles
part
at
and
least.
lick it. Then
I'm
it's
going.
yours. Find the biggest part of the cake and lick it, so it's yours.
It's mine now. No.
After this, I will go and eat a cinnamon bun because it's cinnamon bun day in
It
Sweden.
is.
I've had 3.
Why
Oh.
haven't you made me cinnamon buns?
I've had 3.
I haven't had any.
The betrayal.
Where is Uno's cinnamon buns?
I'm sad now.
Rip.
Aginor, go to the laboratory.
I'll cook something up.
Okay.
No.
Let's rip it up.
Okay, but this was a fun episode, and yeah, some of us will see some of you next week. And until then, safe portal travels across the Flickerverse.
Yay.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.